Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear participants. My name is Qadar Ahmed. I am a researcher and a postgraduate student. I do wish to present an article titled Corporate Social Responsibility Activities and Consumers Trust and Gender, an analysis of Islamic banks in Somalia. And as you might be aware, corporate social responsibility has been the focus of the many academicians and researchers and discussion for more than a decade now. And so the execution of corporate social responsibility effectively in the banking industry has been considered to increase customers' trust and the frequency in which they use banking service. It should be remembered that in 2018, financial crisis has happened in the world, and this has made ramifications on how and make radical changes in the banking industry in terms of operations and expectations. Therefore, trust is a tactical aspect that enables any bank and the wider financial system to retain operational consistency and integrity. And on the other hand, can argue that corporate social responsibility activities can either raise or dent confidence of customers in the bank, which might vary depending on gender. However, not many studies have looked at how gender might moderate the link between corporate social responsibility actions and consumers' trust in the banking sector. So, in this study, we want to answer the questions such as: is there any relationship between corporate social responsibility and consumers' trust? And does gender influence the link between corporate social responsibility and consumers' trust in the Islamic banks? And to be specific, this study is conducted in Somalia because Somalia is a male-dominated society. If you look at majority of the major corporations and most of the top jobs, it's something dominated by males. So Somalia, on the other hand, is a Islamic financial service sector has experienced one of the highest rates of growth over the past decades. Right now we have 13 Islamic banks, and which makes the study more relevant on this context. Therefore, this study framework looks like this. We want to look at how social product responsibility, social legal responsibility, social needs responsibility, social environmental responsibility, social employee responsibility impact customers' trust in Islamic banks in Somalia, and how gender difference moderate between the relationship between these variables. This study is service-based. We have distributed questionnaires, 450 questionnaires, on which 410 were returned back. And also, this study we are utilizing the PLS structural equation model method in order to see if it is a good fit for this study, and specifically to validate the model since it's so sophisticated enough to evaluate the projecting power of the model. The study findings reveal that we made 5 hypotheses on the initial analysis, which wanted to look at the direct relationship, and we have found 4 hypotheses being supported and that are significant, that have a significant influence on trust in the Islamic banks in Somalia. These supported hypotheses include the relationship between social product responsibility and trust, social legal responsibility and trust, social need responsibility and trust, and social employee and trust. Only social environment responsibility has not been supported to have a significant influence on the trust of Islamic banks customers in Somalia. On terms of gender moderation, we have found that 5 hypotheses, 3 has been moderated. These include social employee responsibility and gender to trust, social need responsibility and gender to trust, and social product responsibility and gender to trust. Those that have not been moderated are social environment responsibility and gender to trust, in social legal responsibility and gender and trust. So these findings have implications for Islamic banks in Somalia and other policymakers and regulatory bodies in the banking industry, since they have effort to improve corporate social responsibility. So the overall findings indicate that applying effective corporate social responsibility strategies can be a significant factor in fostering consumer confidence in Somali Islamic banks. So this means by emphasizing social responsibility initiatives will resonate with consumers, so banks then can strengthen their relationship with customers and increase customers' loyalty. That's all from this article presentation, and I wish to see you all in the next conference. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Take care.